Welcome back to your home of real English learning, where you improve your English naturally through powerful stories and real human experiences.
English with Moses.
Take your English to the next level.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever failed so many times that you started questioning yourself? Started wondering, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I should quit. Now imagine failing not once, not 10 times, but hundreds, even thousands of times. And still, you continue. That is the story of Thomas Edison. Imagine a young boy, curious about everything. A boy who asked too many questions. So many questions that his teachers became frustrated. In fact, one teacher believed Edison was too difficult to teach. Can you imagine that? A child who would later change the world, being told he was a problem. But his mother saw something different in him. She saw curiosity, passion, potential, and that belief changed his life. As Edison grew older, his love for science became stronger. He loved experimenting, mixing things, testing ideas, taking machines apart just to understand how they worked. Sometimes his experiments failed badly, sometimes things exploded, sometimes nothing happened at all. But Edison never lost his curiosity. Now let's talk about the moment that made him famous, the invention of the light bulb. At that time, the world was dark at night. People used candles and lamps. Electric light sounded almost impossible. Many scientists had already tried and failed, but Edison believed it could be done. So he started experimenting. Again and again and again. Different materials, different designs, different ideas. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Failure after failure after failure, and here comes the turning point. One day, someone asked Edison how he felt after failing so many times. Do you know what he said? He said, "I have not failed. I've just found ways that won't work." Think about that. Most people see failure as the end. Edison saw it as learning. That mindset changed everything. Finally, after countless experiments, the light bulb worked. And when it lit up, it didn't just brighten a room, it brightened the future of humanity. Imagine that moment, a small glowing light, changing the world forever. But Edison's story is bigger than the light bulb. He held more than 1,000 patents. He helped create inventions that transformed communication, sound, and technology. But honestly, his greatest achievement was not only invention, it was persistence, the ability to continue when success looked impossible. And maybe that lesson is exactly what you need today. Because learning English is also a journey. Sometimes you forget vocabulary. Sometimes pronunciation feels difficult. Sometimes progress feels slow. And maybe you feel like giving up. But remember Edison, every mistake is part of learning. Every failed attempt brings you one step closer to success. You do not become fluent overnight. You grow little by little, one sentence at a time. One conversation at a time, one mistake at a time. And one day, without realizing it, your confidence begins to shine, just like that light bulb. So never be ashamed of failure. Failure is not proof that you are weak. Sometimes it is proof that you are trying, and people who keep trying change their lives. If Thomas Edison had given up, the world might have stayed in darkness longer. So imagine what happens when you refuse to give up. Keep learning, keep practicing, keep believing in your progress, because persistence is more powerful than talent alone. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like the video, not full, and subscribe to the channel so you can continue learning real English naturally through stories that inspire and transform. I'll see you in the next episode.